What up? This is Robert Ory.
Ory, three-pointer. Buries it.
You might know me as Big Shot Bob.
To Ory for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
What's going on, Big Shot Bob?
Robert Ory from downtown.
I know what's going on, Big Shot Bob. It's called the Shoot-Around. Episode 84 of our little bonus show we throw out to you on Fridays. Some topics we didn't get to on the Tuesday podcast. If you ever have a question for the Shoot-Around, and we got a bunch of them this week, just head over to Big Shot Bob Pod on X and Instagram and Facebook and all over the place. And send us a note. We'd love to hear from you. A lot of people reaching out about random stuff this week. We're going to get to those questions in a second. I was going to start, Rob, with Stephen A. Smith's list of the best NBA duos currently playing in the NBA. I thought it was pretty interesting. He has them as a top duo in the NBA right now. Tatum and Brown in Boston. Mm-hmm. LeBron and Luka. Joker and Murray. Giannis and Dame. And Steph and Jimmy Butler made his list. Thoughts on this? Is there anybody left out there that you'd like to see on that list? Or I can't. I have a hard time qualifying Steph and Jimmy as like a top duo right now. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't even put LeBron and Luka on that list right now.
It's so new.
Not enough. Yeah, it's so new. Not enough games yet. You know, for me, I'm out to go with Jokic and Murray out of the top duo.
Okay.
And I just like, because I think that's just a dynamic duo right there. You know, they got. I know everybody says, "What about Tatum and Jalen?" I like them too, but I like the numbers that Jokic is putting up right now.
Yeah, but I think the dynamic duo thing comes down to where both players are putting up numbers, good numbers at least. You know,
well, both
Brown
of those guys are now. Now Murray's come around. Yeah,
now that he's come around, and I'm not knocking them because they won a title, but.
Well, so did Tatum and Brown. They just did it.
That's what I'm saying. But even with Tatum and Brown, they're pretty consistent. Like, their numbers are pretty consistent across, for a longer period of time.
True.
And they won a title as well. So it's, I think you're splitting hairs, but it is what it is.
When I was looked at duos, I always looked at and I think probably, Rob, this is where your brain goes, players that kind of complement each other. You know what I mean? Like Jokic and Murray, they're different players. Tatum and Brown complement each other well, but they're still very much, they play sort of a similar game. Now they play off each other very, very well, obviously. Mm-hmm. And they pick up each other's slack when one is down, the other one's outstanding, so you can't knock that. But I liked, because I was always a Shaq and Kobe guy, just from the sense of it's two different games.
Positions.
Two different types of players coming together to become, like, they were just unstoppable. So, I mean, that I think that I kind of lean toward Jokic and Murray right now just for that reason. But
yeah, I think so, too, because I always look at, the best duo ever is MJ and Scottie to me. And you just look at, even though they kind of play similar positions.
That's kind of a Brown Tatum sort of.
Yeah, but I think when you look at what Scottie was able to do as far as playing, 1, 2, 3, and 4, Jalen can play 1, 2, 3, Tatum 1, 2, 3. And Jordan 1, 2, 3, but I think the fact that Scottie can, move to 4, and the same way with, Jokic. I think it's just, when I think of duos, I think of that, then I think of Kobe and Shaq. So it's just so many. It's the Tatum, Brown. They're a great duo, but I just you must have been reading my mind, because I just don't see them as that duo that complement each other. They play off each other very well,
yes,
but I don't think they complement each other. Like
you don't think they complement each other?
I like, if one is lacking in something, and I think if you look at those guys, you can't say one does anything better than the other. They're the exact same players. For instance, you can say, okay, Kobe can't play post defense, Shaq can play post defense, MJ can't play post defense, Scottie can't play post. It's that one area on the basketball court that's been filled by that other player that the other player couldn't fill. If it makes sense.
No,
it doesn't make sense,
yeah.
but it makes sense in my mind.
It's like two pieces that fill out like a whole thing, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to see Brown or Tatum at the 4 or the 5, for that matter. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You're not going to see those guys playing low, not often at least. So I get what you're saying. Question from Corey. This is a good question. Rob, can Nico redeem himself if he goes out this summer and trades for Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
Can Dallas afford that?
I don't think they can afford it, but I don't know.
They got some Luka money they might want to spend.
They got some, they got some money. But I think what people fail to realize, they're gonna look at Nico. Nico has to do what the owners tell him to do. And so he can only go out and he can suggest things to the owners, and the owners just like yay and nay. So
but if I'm Nico, I'm like, listen, I'm the one out here getting crushed, man. I need a win. Would you help me? But the idea of Durant, AD, and Kyrie Irving?
Oh, that
are you intrigued by
following
that?
Season? But will Kyrie and Durant want to team up again? Is the question. Are they close? I don't know. Did they burn that bridge?
I have
I don't think they burned that bridge.
Okay, well that'd be great.
It was a little bit of a rocky relationship. In Brooklyn,
And then you got his other former teammate sitting over there in Klay Thompson. So if he's able to do that, hey, we're back, Mortimer. We're back.
We're back, Mortimer.
Here's the thing. I think he can redeem himself a little bit, but I don't think he can redeem himself a lot. One, because with KD, you got to kind of also, because he's getting up there in age, as dynamic as a player as he is, how long is he going to be there? What issues are you going to run into?
Tops, though, right? Yeah.
How healthy is he going to be? Adding on with AD, how healthy is he going to be? And then, Kyrie coming off the ACL.
And that's just it. You get in a situation now where you have a big three that never play together. You know what I mean?
And my
the
thing
problem
is,
in Brooklyn, which is now the problem in Philly.
And the problem
in Phoenix. Right. You're absolutely right.
So my thing is, we have this image in our mind about, as far as names, and you're looking at them on paper and you're like, yeah, but I'm looking at that bench and I'm seeing some of these guys on paper sitting over on that bench for an extended period of time because they're injured.
The street clothes all-stars right there.
With a 25-year-old Luka, you're talking about a franchise guy. And as frustrated as I get with his shot selection sometimes,
it's awful sometimes.
He's 25 years old.
There's shots that go in for him that I go, what is he doing? Oh, it went in.
Yeah.
And I say that probably 20 times and watching the Lakers. You go, what is he shooting that for? Oh, okay, it went down.
I just don't think for a long. That's what you even said when they traded AD. They were saying, well, if everybody's healthy, the Mavericks look better right now. But for the longer period of time, the Lakers are in a better position because Luka's 25.
Yeah, but you still got to add pieces to Luka.
You do. You still have to add pieces,
and that's harder to do than people think it is.
It is. But with Dallas, you got the pressure to win right now in a Western Conference. But that's what I'm saying. You got older guys who are not only aging, but they're also injury prone. Yeah. And you in the West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Just good question from Corey. Thank you.
I still think if you add KD, it makes them with Kyrie being out for that whole entire season, maybe you can at least keep afloat. Because you got him and Steph. Clay.
Clay, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then when you're sitting at 500, you get to hear everybody screaming, why did we do this? What are we doing? So I heard you, this is from Mo. I heard you guys talking about shows that you like. I heard Rob mention Paradise, and I heard it was really good. My boys dog me because I haven't watched Game of Thrones. Is there a show that you haven't watched that people get on you about?
Game of Thrones? I ain't never watched it.
Nor have I. I've never watched an episode.
Not one single episode. Not one.
Neither have I. I've seen clips.
Why not?
I've seen hundreds of clips of it.
I just haven't.
Why not?
Here's my thing on Game of Thrones, and I might be way off base here because I haven't watched it. It seems like the investment of understanding the characters throws me a little bit. Because it's so like, there's this family, and there's this family, and there's this family, and this person's from here, and this person's from there, and I'm like, I'm confused going in, and that sort of like puts me off to it.
Well, they tell you who they are at the beginning. So it's not like you just jump in there like, oh, I'm
like you're supposed to know. Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to know.
How much of a slow start am I going to have? Because I heard it starts off slow. How much of a slow start am I going to have to sit through?
Let me just say,
isn't it like 8 seasons or something too? There's like 8 seasons.
Yeah, but it gets it gets better and better, man. And I think you watch. It's no worse than Breaking Bad. Think about how slow Breaking Bad started out. You ever watch Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad was great in the beginning. What the hell are you talking about?
No, the first 3 episodes of Breaking Bad to me was slow as shit.
He's got a gun in his underpants pointed at the cops at the end of the first episode of Breaking Bad. It's great.
But that was the only exciting part. But then it was like, but I'm telling you, Game of Thrones is, but I pretty much I'm a TV junkie.
Oh,
You know,
I
have
am
a lot of
too.
downtime,
Hardcore.
so I watch a lot of stuff. So
All right, hold on 1 second.
I haven't watched it at all.
If you know, I don't know how much traveling you do. Just get in 2 episodes. You know, it goes. It's first year, second year are different in the sense of you see how powerful the characters become.
Yeah.
Meaning off the set, because the one girl who's the head of the dragon, she's naked in almost every episode. Then after that, you never see anything about it because she's like, no, fuck this. I'm a popular character now. I'm not showing my body. And it show you how it became so popular, the characters, and it's a good watch, man. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's almost like what's the one with the Dumbledore and all those people?
Oh, that's Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's not the Dumbledore. What's the guy with the eye? With the eye.
Oh, you're talking about Lord of the Rings.
It's like Lord of the Rings. But
you know
me,
what?
I think I like it a little bit better than Lord of the Rings.
I'm a fan of Lord of the Rings, so it makes no sense why I haven't watched Game of Thrones, and that's the other thing, because I've watched all the Lord of the Rings. I watched The Hobbit. I watched the series that came out a year or so ago. I'm looking forward to season 2.
Season 2 is out.
Season 2's out.
Is it?
Well, then I already saw season 2 as well. Then
Rings of Honor, whatever it's called. Rings of Power.
Rings of Power. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
really
finished
good
the episode. Yeah,
really good. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, watch Rings of Honor. I did watch Paradise, by the way. Holy crap, that's a great show.
Haven't seen it yet.
Oh my god, dude! As soon as I started, I was like, by the end of the first episode, I was all the way in.
Yeah,
I was all the way in. What a great show!
Hey, and the way the shit in this world going on right now, it's like we gotta find us a fucking mountain, man.
There's episode 7, start to finish was like chills.
Yeah,
it was like the whole time you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like it's just.
Be looking at the face like, don't talk anymore.
No, I'm not gonna. Watch Paradise. Only 8 episodes.
Yeah. Good. So all 8 episodes are out.
Yes.
Okay, good.
All 8 episodes, and that's where I am on shows nowadays. When I see a show and it's like 6, 7 seasons of it, I'm like, oh, that's going to be a hard start. Like, I'm going to have to go through 6 seasons of this to get to the payoff. So, yeah, give me something that's in its first or second season, I'll jump in.
Yeah, it's so funny to watch. I can't remember what we were watching last night, and I went to go to another episode. Like, I thought they were all out. Like, what the fuck? What is it?
That's like Severance for me.
Yeah.
I caught up on Severance, and not all the episodes of the second season are out, and I'm pissed now.
Oh,
I heard that one was good, too.
Severance is
Night
really
Watch. What's it? The Night Watch? Night Agent. And I thought it was up there. Then it's called The Night Agent. It's on Netflix.
I heard about that too. It was good.
Yeah, season 1 was really good. Season 2 is good. Now I'm like, I got ready to watch. So we got ready to watch the next. I'm like, oh shit! I thought they all came out at once, but it's not. So
did y'all watch Cross yet?
No.
Yes.
What's
really
that on?
Good. Yeah.
Cross is on. I think it's either Hulu. I can't remember.
I'll look it up. What's it about?
Briefly. It is about Alex Cross is an agent in DC, and they're trying to catch a serial killer. But it's like a couple of different things going on at the same time while trying to catch a serial killer and trying to catch somebody that's connected to killing his wife as well.
Yeah,
interesting. All right, I'll check out Cross. I'm trying to find more fun stuff that I can occupy my time with. I started Daredevil, and it's kind of frustrating. There's only 3 episodes of it, but
that's why I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it's a little different than the Netflix show, but it's not bad. It's actually very good. I like it.
I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, waiting for Lincoln Lawyer to come out again.
Tell you what, man,
you got a minute. They just started filming maybe a month ago.
Yeah,
end of this year probably.
Yeah,
I saw Dan Fogelman put out the guy who created Paradise said they just started filming season 2, so season 2 is going to come out pretty quick. So. They leave it on a note where you're like, no, come on. So, but great show.
It's funny. I can't think of his damn name. The head character in Lincoln Lawyer. What's his name?
I know you're talking about. I can't think of his name either.
I can't play. I don't know.
Yeah.
I watch too much other stuff, and I'm too far.
Yeah, I know it's weird now.
Yeah.
You watch so much stuff now, you forget people.
You lose track of whose names or what, and then you get back into it in 5 seconds, though.
I was in the barbershop a couple of weeks ago, and I was watching the Magnificent.
Spit it out.
Magnificent 7.
There it is.
And he was in that. I was like, oh shit, that's what's his name?
I'm looking it up right now.
I can't think of his damn name.
Here, Lincoln Lawyer cast. They're giving me everybody but the main character. Thank you. It's very helpful, Google. You're doing a great job here. Here's everyone in the Lincoln Lawyer except the main character, Mickey Haller.
Yeah, Mickey Haller.
Mickey Haller. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, yeah, there we go. All right, this is the story of the week, and we're going to end here. Have you heard about the guy from Ghost Adventures, which is a TV show? Travels around. His name's Aaron Goodwin. His wife got arrested last week on a murder-for-hire plot. She tried to hire a hitman to kill her husband and got caught. She was chatting with an inmate that she met. How the hell I know she knows this inmate, if it was somebody that she reached out to or someone reached out to her, about how she's not happy in her marriage and all this stuff. And I guess the inmate connected her with a hitman who she paid $11,515 to. Very specific amount of money. And then she's coordinating with this inmate and this hitman to kill her husband. She's sending the hitman like locations of where they're filming the show and stuff to like take him out. She paid him a down payment of $2,500. Well, the thing is, this was back in October. Dude's still alive, very much alive, still filming the show. But they arrested the wife. They caught all these text messages and messages between her and this inmate because I guess they monitor everything going in and out of a prison. And they caught her trying to get this guy to hook her up with an assassin to kill her husband for $11,000.
That's crazy.
So my question is unfair and a little dark. The cops call you, and they say, we uncovered a plot. Someone's trying to kill you. Who is it? Who is it in your life?
Somebody's trying to kill me.
Someone's trying to kill you. Who's going to kill you?
My brother.
Is it going to be your brother?
My brother.
See, here's the thing. And I say this with mountains of love. It's my wife. If there's anybody in this world that hates me enough to kill me, it means I did something really shitty to my wife, and she's gonna figure it out and find a way.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anybody else in my life, or it's my sister.
It wouldn't be my wife because she loves what I do for our son, so I don't think it'd be my wife.
Oh no, look, my wife loves me and everything I do for our kids and our family, but if I wrong her, I could get that phone call.
Oh, after this last
if 2 months, if I cross her, boy.
These last 2 months I've been doing shit. Yeah. She's like, motherfucker, when you gonna sit your ass down?
Come spend some time with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I had to guess,
everybody.
Who?
Everybody.
No.
Is he like John Wick? We're just trying to kill his ass?
Mm-hmm.
It would, and you said this is in your family, right?
It doesn't have to be your family. If you get the call, who could you know? Like, oh yeah, I could have done something, and that's what it would ended up being.
Probably one of my friends.
Rob's pointing at himself.
Probably.
You look, man. We've known you for a long time. You got to cross some dark bridges to get Rob to a point where he's that pissed off at you. Like, it's hard to get you mad. Period. Take out a hit on somebody. Oh man, you had to do some dark shit to get Rob to take out a hit on you.
It's weird that you say that. It's my mom's husband. That way he can get the house. I don't know.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow. Mom's hubby coming for Rob's NBA pension.
Oh.